drink champagne. I'm totally vibing. It's true what they say. It's all about timing.
Hi guys, welcome to Unscripted. My name is Cecilia and I post fragrance related content on this platform as well as vlogs. So I showcase my life outside fragrances as well. Why I had to say that, guys, is because I do have a second channel, C Chronicles Talking Sense, which does focus on fragrances as well, mainly on inspirations. Now, if you're new here and you like that style of content, please consider subscribing and joining the family. If you're returning, thank you so much for the continued support. I have a mini of French flower from Matiere Premier with me here, and this is the packaging. It comes with the option, with the sprayer option, as well as the dab on option, because it is a mini, guys. That's why I'm saying so. This is how it looks. So you either use it as a dabber like that, okay, where you just dab it on your arm like that, or you put the little spray thing there, and then of course you can spray it. I personally won't use it with a sprayer because it is a very strong, heavy fragrance, and perhaps it is a Matiere Premier thing, because I did bring vanilla powder here, and I told you that that was one fragrance that was just choking me right there, and I do get the same from this. I think these guys go for beast mode, fragrances, or at least the two that I have smelled are beast mode, right? This has a top of pear and Nigerian ginger. I liked it when I saw Nigerian ginger because I can't wait maybe for one day to see where they say Nigerian pepe, on Fragrantica. So this has Nigerian ginger, and it also gets into the white florals, which is mainly the tuberose there in the mid and the orange blossom, as well as some Chinese tea. And then the base of this is rocks. And what to expect from this fragrance is a bold textured tuberose that comes across as very creamy there and quite heady. That is what you're going to get. Offset just one spray or one dab on the arm there, you can tell that this is a very strong fragrance. So it is possibly justified that this little small thing was $50, because I purchased this for $7.99 at Skins Cosmetics. I'm going to leave a link in the description. I'm not being sponsored, but they often send me testers, vials and stuff. This was not gifted, but I will leave their link for anyone in South Africa because I love their customer service. So this is going to be built around that creamy floral, very heady, in your face. They're pretty to an extent, but boss chic. These are florals that are in your face. This is not a shy floral. I also think there is an inclusion of coconut here because there's a creaminess that is adding on to that tuberose. It's kind of like a solar scent, where it gives you that solar sunny vibe, and there is a creaminess which I feel is not only coming from the tuberose. It could also have ylang, because there is like cream on cream on cream when it comes to this fragrance, like a creamy style of fragrance in the coconutty, banana-y nuance, if you know what I mean. So I think there could be an inclusion of ylang, in as much as they didn't put the ylang and they didn't put the coconut, but I do get wafts of that. However, overall is going to be your floral, your white floral, or white and yellow floral, very heady, very pushy there. So be mindful of the people around you when you're wearing this fragrance. Personally, 3 sprays would be enough for me, for this on my clothes. 3-4 sprays will probably be enough, because it is a very pushy style of fragrance, just like what you got in vanilla powder is exactly what you expect from this. A heady, pushy, compliment magnet, that sort of thing, but it can also borderline, fall under the headache-inducing style of fragrances, because it is one heavy fragrance, but nicely done. I love what I'm smelling here, especially that banana-y nuance, which I feel is probably coming from the ylang, a pleasant surprise. So it doesn't just become about that tuberose alone, or just about the tuberose and the orange blossom. It becomes just, a thick, rich style of presentation of a fragrance. I also love how the orange blossom, fuses with everything in here, because it adds like a fresh, soapy nuance to this, while that Nigerian ginger, I have to keep emphasizing, while the Nigerian ginger adds a spicy twist to it. And there's a little green teas from that Chinese tea, but it's not enough to call this one a green fragrance. It's more of a creamy fragrance, a creamy floral, a creamy bold fragrance, and not young at heart. This is a fragrance that feels mature to me. This is a fragrance that's likely going to attract someone who's bold, those rich aunties, those that we call rich aunties, necklace, all that heavy jewelry and stuff like that. This is the sort of scent that you'd expect them to be drawn to, something that when they enter, it kind of like just pushes everybody's fragrance away. That is what I get from this. It's a loud, unapologetic fragrance, one that you do not wear when you want to hide, okay? It does have the warmthness to it, but that is way later in, like 6-7 hours in. That's when it starts to kind of like, you know, smoothen itself to an extent of being tolerable. But those first 2-3 hours can be a little bit pushy there, where you will feel that, oh my god, this fragrance is borderline doing too much. So my little vial there is going to last for a long time, and I personally don't use my miniatures. Actually, I just love to collect them, and if I love a fragrance that much, I will save up for it. But I think the full size of this is maybe closing on it's maybe about $350-$400, somewhere thereabouts. So I'm not sure whether I will pull the trigger on the big one, but for now all I can say is caution. If you're one that is prone to headaches, you may need to test this before you go full size. But otherwise, it's a great long lasting fragrance, one that lasts till the next wash on the skin, lasts almost all day, and can potentially last through more than just one wash, because it is that, you know, magnetic giant of a fragrance, unapologetic. It is French flower from the house of Matiere Premier, and no, this is not a sponsored promotion. This is just me talking about them. But if you're looking for this particular mini, you can purchase it off Skins Cosmetics. Now, if you are in the United States, or you would like to purchase it from anywhere around the world, and you want a company that's going to ship internationally, decantboutique.com is going to be your plug. They can decant this fragrance to you and ship it to you in, of course, their own packaging. They sell authentic fragrances, and they're very responsive on Instagram. In case you have more inquiries, I'm going to leave the link in the description, and the added bonus is you can use the code CC10 at checkout for a 10% discount. So try this Matiere Premier. Decants sell from 1 ml to 30 ml, and then of course you can tell me later whether you actually liked it or not. And unfortunately, for those coming from the second channel, I haven't found anything yet that smells similar to this that I can recommend for now. C Chronicles is my name. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section and discuss more about fragrances. Remember to turn on post notifications. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Stay safe, be blessed, love you as always. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.